Okay, so mortgage rates are double what they were last year, give or take. Add that to the inflation that we've all been so thoroughly enjoying, and what's the result? Opportunity. Now wait, you might be asking yourself, what's this guy on about? Is he dumb or something? Well, look,
Oh, I don't think I'm a lot dumber than you thought that I think that I thought I was once.
a lot of buyers are hitting the pause button on finding their dream home, but who can really blame them? Money's in short supply, housing affordability is, well, not ideal, but for some potential buyers, this could be the opportunity they've been hoping for. Welcome to Expectations versus Real Estate. I'm Nate Necochea, a realtor with Douglas Elliman here in Orange County, California. Thanks so much for joining me. Now let's add some context. So throughout the pandemic times, there was a veritable cornucopia of buyers, and definitely not nearly enough homes to satisfy the demand. Fast forward to today, far fewer buyers, and really still no homes for sale. The result has been that homes are on the market longer and prices have stabilized, and sellers, at least in some markets of Orange County, have lost or are losing their negotiating advantage. So should you buy a home right now? Honestly, I don't know. I don't know you, I don't know your financial situation, and maybe most importantly, I don't know why you want to move. Let's be honest. Throughout every market, through all time, people have been buying property. Their reasons for doing so are really as different as chalk and cheese. Some people take advantage of lower prices. Some need to downsize or upsize for a growing or shrinking family. Some need to be closer to work or school, while others just want to get into a community that they love and that improves their overall quality of life. Now, obviously, some of those situations don't have a time limit, while some do. The point is, no matter the market, people are still going to buy and sell real estate. So is there an opportunity here right now? To know whether an opportunity exists, I think it's important to first identify exactly what an opportunity is. A true opportunity is really a question of leverage. So you have to ask yourself, do I have the leverage to make this financially viable, or even better, financially beneficial? We really have to ask what advantages are present now that maybe weren't present over the past couple of years. And then do those advantages increase your leverage as a buyer? Here are a few advantages that I see for anyone able to buy right now. Lower buyer demand. Lower demand doesn't mean people don't want to buy homes. It means that many of the potential buyers have been priced out of the market, not just because mortgage rates are higher, but also because gas, bread, eggs, meat, chalk and cheese have also gone up in price. The cost of living has stressed them to a point where they may have to sacrifice or at least put off their dream of buying a home. That lower demand means a smaller pool of buyers to compete with, though. And housing inventory is still ridiculously low. But with fewer buyers, you have less chance of getting into a bidding war. We all remember the housing market we just came out of. It was ludicrous. Every house had 20 offers, with each potential buyer offering more money and terms that drastically favored the seller. Sellers, though, are feeling the reduction in demand. It's something that's tangible to them. A good offer is, once again, a good offer. And it doesn't mean that the buyer is going to have to concede everything to be successful. So I guess that's a couple of advantages, right? Less competition, less chance of a bidding war, and more room for negotiation. The reality here is not everyone can take advantage of the market right now, but those that can, they may want to seriously look into it. Rates have dropped considerably recently, while the home values have basically stabilized. What that means is that homes are being priced more appropriately. Sellers aren't seeing the same number of buyers come through, and nobody wants their listing to go stale. So are there any potential downsides to waiting? Well, maybe. You're probably feeling like waiting for rates to drop next year or the very unlikely price collapse, and that does make some sense. I mean, If rates actually got back to the low fives or fours, you could definitely afford more house for the same price. In a November survey report from Zillow, the link will be in the description, Zillow identified the top misconception of buyers as being the expectation of a significant price drop in homes. But Zillow research points out that a rapid drop in prices is very unlikely. The potential downside to waiting is really how many other buyers are waiting for the same thing. If rates take a drastic drop, we can expect buyers to flood the market again, which in turn will increase competition and drive prices back up again. So anyone who is able to buy now may be missing out on that uptick in equity once rates go down and buyer demand increases. Not to mention, they'll still have the ability to refinance at that point if needed. So is there really an advantage to waiting? The truth is we don't have a crystal ball, and I've never been able to read tea leaves. So the best we can do is make decisions that are based on the totality of the information we have and the future implications of that data. I really do see an opportunity right now if you're able to seize it. But I know that sometimes it's hard to escape the fear porn and see that opportunity when everyone seems to be kind of running in the opposite direction. My recommendation is to talk to an agent and a few lenders. See what you can afford and make the best decision for you. Finding the right home is a process, and you'll never know if it can work if you don't have the information. If you're thinking about buying or selling a home in or around Orange County, I'd love to sit down with you, learn about your goals, answer your questions, and help in any way I can. My contact information is in the description below. Thanks for watching.